Welcome back, Love Tribe. This is Tracy with TR's Tarot Talk 1111. I am doing the monthly zodiac sign of Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and all cross watchers. Just keep in mind, if you're a cross watcher, that Spirit knows who's watching. It could very well be your own energy that is mirrored back to you during this reading. We are taking a look at love and romance and connections for the month of November. And usually I have 5 minutes worth of announcements to make, and I have not been feeling well, so I don't really want to go into 5 minutes of that. So everything you need is in the description box below. There will be extended versions of these videos that are available for viewing over in Patreon for $4.44 a month. If you're interested in the extendeds, please check out the links in the description box below. And there are some specials that are being run currently for readings that are also listed below. There's a lot of data down there because there's a lot going on. So just be patient and read the description box, and everything you need is down there. Okay, we're going to get started on your reading. I'm going to take a look at your oracles first. We have focus. It's a number 14, which breaks down to a 5. Fives are all about change. This person seems to be in their emotions. Well, actually, there needs to be some sort of a transformation here. And there needs to be a balance through the emotional state and the thought process, right? The mind versus the emotional body. Focus is important in the month of November. Change is on the horizon. Oh, and transformation. Look at that, guys. So butterflies always refer to transformation. And now we have the transformation with more butterflies. So big changes in the month of November. It says, this fairy tells you to surrender to a transformation in your life that's happening for your highest good. Embrace your transformation. The best is yet to come. Beautiful energy. Planning and action. This is a number 2, which 2s are all about choices. This is like the 2 of Wands energy. Excuse me. I'm just getting over some kind of a bug, guys. Please bear with me. So this is an energy card. So the energy of the month of November is taking stock, right? Making plans, looking to the future, choices, action. You've got a compass and you've got a pencil and a path. Mapping things out. And I feel like it's getting out of your comfort zone with that big palace there, right? Palaces are nice, but sometimes people tend to get stuck inside of them. Next, we have you deserve love. You are lovable. And we've got Sagittarius energy here. Somebody's taking their shot. Cupid's arrow possibly being directed at you. Play hard. Find time to laugh, goof off, and enjoy each other. And resourcefulness. Here's that planning again, right? Everything you need is already within you. Don't doubt it, my love. You are more capable, more equipped, more looked after than you can ever imagine. What would you do today, right now, in this very moment, if you knew you could only succeed, right? Take your shot. There is no such thing as failure. You can only grow. You can only redirect. So forget about failure and ask yourself instead, how can you appreciate even more the resourceful being that you are? So Leo, just from your oracles, it looks like huge changes, huge transformations coming for you. In the month of November, some kind of a shift, looking to the future, knowing your value, being lighthearted, trusting, trusting, trusting your own path, resourceful, planning, taking actions. You are lovable. So if I read this like a book, we've got focus on your transformation, planning and action, know that you deserve love, play hard, enjoy each other, and tap into your resourcefulness. So let's take a look at what that means for you. What is the energy of love and romance for my Leos in the month of November? Ooh, the 10 of Cups. 3 of Swords in reverse. That's what's changing, huh? The World. Knight of Swords in reverse. One more, please. Oh. And the Star. Bottom of the deck is the Ace of Pentacles. All right, so before I do any clarifications, what I see here is I see an opportunity for a future with somebody. Wish fulfillment, healing the past, healing heartbreak, possibly ending some kind of a third-party situation. I know I bring that into every reading, but it does seem to be a theme for those that I work with. And the World, ending that cycle, ending this cycle. Isn't that beautiful? That's what's changing. That's what's transforming. This is taking your time, careful planning. See, the Knight of Swords in the upright is not careful at all. He just rushes in, impetuous, speaks his truth, whether it's smart or not, right? Just kind of very irrational behavior. And then we have the Star. That's more healing energy. It's wish fulfillment. You start with wish fulfillment and you end with wish fulfillment. And we have this Ace of Pentacles with the Magician underneath, manifesting a new beginning. A little worried about it. There is some stress here. That's why it says you deserve love. You are lovable. You want to take your time. Allow things to transform organically, is what I'm hearing. Organically. Resourcefulness. You've got tools, right? You've got tools. You don't need to stress. You've got all the tools that you need. And there's been some kind of a hang-up on grounding this, making this a commitment. Now, when I see the 10 of Pentacles and the 3 of Swords, sometimes that is a third-party situation, but I don't think it's something you don't know about, if it is. And it's changing. Yeah, so let's clarify these, shall we? What is the 9 of Cups for my Leos in love and connection? 10 of Cups, please clarify. The 10 of Cups. Oh, the 7 of Swords. I need one more for that, please. What is the 7 of Swords? What is the 7 of Swords? 5 of Swords. I need one more, Spirit. This looks like fear. Nine of Swords. There you go. This looks like fear, you think? When you've got the Seven of Swords, the Five of Swords, and the Nine of Swords, this is, worried about, is this wish going to come true? Is this real? Is this going to happen? Am I going to be lied to? Am I going to be deceived? There's a lot of worry here. But it's all inner dialogue. It's not real. The Three of Swords is in reverse. That tells me there is no deception. This is a healing opportunity. Tell me about the Three of Swords in reverse, please. So I'm hearing, before I finish this, I'm hearing in my head, with this, you deserve love, you are lovable. I'm hearing, my wishes never come true. I always attract liars, cheaters, deceivers. I can't trust. I don't trust that my wish, that I matter. What is this Three of Swords in reverse, please? Clarify the Three of Swords in reverse. Clarify the Three of Swords in reverse. Queen of Swords. Clarify that, Queen, please. Death and rebirth. Okay. Oh, and the Nine of Pentacles. Look at that. Nine of Pentacles with the Lovers, the Emperor. So for some of you, this was a third-party situation. I think it's being ended. It's ending. This person is finding their autonomy. Now, for some of you, if you aren't in a third-party situation, this is just healing the past. It's that, look at, you've got transformation all over this. Transformation, transformation. This is knowing your value, knowing your worth. She is pre-Empress energy. I can do anything with, without, or in spite of anybody else's help. Queen of Swords, right? It's somebody who has, maybe you've been alone for a long time. Because, so there's kind of two stories going here. Let's see what the rest says before I go too far into it. Just remember, we had that Lovers on the bottom of the deck with the Emperor and the Two of Pentacles. For some of you, this is third party. For others of you, this is all about you not feeling good enough because of past heartbreak, not feeling worthy of love. You're kind of worried and nervous about, I think you've got somebody in your energy field now. You've manifested somebody. But there is a very strong advice here to take it slow, to find time to laugh and goof off, enjoy each other. And if you're in a third-party situation, that's ending. I see it ending. That's what's changing, right? Tell me about the world. What is ending and beginning here? Two of Swords. All right, what was the choice? See? Yeah, for some of you, this is third-party energy. It doesn't have to be, though. This could be with the Hierophant on the bottom. Pretty sure it is. If that's not your story, then, we're going to peel back the layers here in just a minute. So tell me about this Knight of Swords in reverse. Tell me about the Knight of Swords. We've got the Nine of Wands. I'm hearing don't give up. Take your time. Choose your words. Know your worth. Wow, so much guarded energy. There we go. I don't know why, but Spirit told me to do it that way. So bottom of the deck is the Four of Swords. This is a very healing energy. Something here is changing in your In this month, there's a huge transformation. Somebody is now taking a plan, a course of action. So if this is your person, they now understand that they matter. They matter. If you're not in a third party situation, then this person is just ready to commit. That was the choice. Maybe they were alone for a long time, single, perpetually single, because of fear of commitment, fear of not being good enough, fear of the past. We have this Ace of Pentacles clarified by the Tower, the Eight of Wands, and the Moon. This is something, and this has been coming out a lot. It's like huge push forward, huge shove from the universe to finally, I'm hearing shit or get off the pot. So if you're single, this is all about you kind of understanding. I think you've met somebody. And I think because we've got the Star and the Fool with the Star. I mean, come on. That's wish fulfillment written all over it. But I do believe that your advice for the month of November is slow and steady wins the race. Take your time. One or both of you could be clearing out a cycle with someone else. Getting single. It's like oppositions. For those of you that have been in a third party situation, that's ended. It's ended. This person's now single. That's what's changed. It's what's transformed. They've made a choice. Ending one cycle, thereby starting a new one with the Fool, right? They don't want to move too quickly. Actually, I think this Knight of Swords in reverse with the Nine of Wands and the Four of Pentacles, I think this is your energy. I really think that this comes in different than it has in the past. More stable, more secure. I think that worries you. I think it's totally different energy than what you're used to. And I think it's really got you feeling fearful and doubtful. I mean, look at the swords. 7 of Swords, 5 of Swords, 9 of Swords, 9 of Swords again over here. You don't trust this, but you're being told to trust this. I think you need to open up. You're very closed off. You've put up some really healthy boundaries. For some of you, you've been single for a long time. That Queen of Swords with the 9 of Pentacles, that's what's changing. Maybe you've been on a journey for a long time of transformation. You've learned to rely on your own resourcefulness. You've kind of done it with, without, or in spite of anybody else. And now it looks like there might be an opportunity that you've actually manifested. Some sort of a partner that's ready to commit. But I do see you worried about it. It's almost like it's everything you've ever wished for and yet everything you fear. But look at this outcome. I mean, come on. We've got transform. How many times can you get a transformation card? You've got transformation in this focus card, transformation in your oracle card. You've got death and rebirth, clarifying this Three of Swords in reverse. You've got the Tower. And the Eight of Wands. I have to say, what I'm seeing here, bottom of this deck is the Four of Swords, the Ace of Swords, and the Sun. Six of Wands. I think you've done it. I think you are attracting a person into your life that is different. And I think it's because you've learned to value yourself. You've learned that you desire or that you deserve love. I think you've done it. I think you've leveled up. I think, they say that when you go within and you do an inner healing, rooting out your shadow side, facing your fears, that's a lonely journey. A lot of times that's something that nobody can do with anybody else. You have to go that journey alone. Healing ancestral patterns, belief systems, learning to trust your own intuition, learning to trust your resourcefulness, trust your actions, intuition, having all the tools and resources that you need. I think it's been a long time coming, and I think it's finally here. I mean, it says play hard. Find time to laugh, goof off, and enjoy each other. So for those of you that have manifested some sort of a stable, secure, reliable, grounded person who matches you. I mean, we got the star twice. It's like two stars aligning. This is beautiful energy. So for those of you that have somebody, I think they're that you're mistrusting because of the past. I think in your past, you've been heartbroken, you've dealt with some shady characters. I'm just sitting in this energy. I think you've been very successful at blocking out relationships for a while because you needed to heal. And now you got something coming in kind of strong, quick. Communication, forward movement, action, planning and action. I'm just seeing here with this Four of Swords, the Ace of Swords, the Sun, and the Six of Wands. I'm seeing that you finally did it, like you finally succeeded in finding happiness and truth and healing. For those of you that are dealing in a third-party situation or have in the past, I see that's completely healing. It's changing. This person's made a choice, right? We went from the Three of Swords in reverse to the Two of Swords in the world with the Ten of Pentacles. And we did have the Hierophant on the bottom of the deck. So obviously, there are some of you watching this right now that have dealt with third-party situation. And I think that that's changed. I don't think you know it. I think it's what's happening behind the scenes. And I see stars aligning. I see manifestation, resourcefulness, planning and action. If your person's been hung up in another situation, it doesn't have to be romantically, but with the Ten of Pentacles and the Hierophant, whatever it was, this person wasn't, they just weren't ready to commit. And now it looks like they are. But I'm going to call it like I see it. I think most of this is about you. I think this is about you healing some kind of an issue. Probably you were divorced. You might have divorced. You might be that, because a lot of times that Queen of Swords is my divorcee. Divorced, became single, changed your whole life, had a huge glow up, recognized your worth, took time for reflection and healing. And now you are energetically aligned. The stars are aligning for a new beginning in love. And so if you've already manifested this love, then in the month of November, it's just moving forward. Probably a little faster than what you are comfortable with that Knight of Swords in reverse. I think you're kind of saying, slow down, let's take our time. You need to open up, know that you deserve love, trust the situation. I mean, the Tower for me is divine intervention. It's like your whole life is changing. And it's got you a little freaked out. Enjoy the moment. Be in the moment. Focus. Be in the moment. Take your time. Trust that you deserve this. Flirt, laugh, have fun. Take it like, the Queen of Swords has been there, done that, bought the t-shirt and the beer koozie. She's been hurt. She's been patched back together. She's learned to live her life guarded, and she protects herself from pain. She's wiser for all of the things that she's been through. So I've talked about 3 different scenarios here. You're going to have to decide which one is yours. But what I see in the month of November is an opportunity for a do-over, for manifesting some kind of a committed relationship, for the stars aligning, for divine intervention, for forward movement. Oh, and there it begins. Okay, hold on. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Where did it go? Hold on, guys. So my landlady sent a guy over to fix the leak, and I thought it was fixed. I'm going to have to tell them it's still leaking, which sucks because I thought we had it fixed. And I took everything out of the window that was protecting my cards. I might have to go back to the kitchen after I get the zodiacs done. I might have to start filming at the kitchen again until they get this. He caulked it. Maybe it just hasn't had an opportunity to set. I don't know. Anyhow, back to your reading. I just want to say in the month of November, something beautiful, something committed, something stable is coming in. Your advice is to be open to it. Know that you deserve love. Take your time. Laugh. Enjoy one another. And if you've been waiting on somebody to choose you, it looks like that's happening too for those of you in that scenario. It's a much smaller group of you. The biggest group I'm feeling, I mean, look at the star twice and the 9 of Cups. This is like wish fulfillment. This is like a complete transformation of your life. It's calling in a new beginning, a new seed. So if this resonates with you and you would like to go deeper into this, check out my description box below. I'm going to go over to the extended and I'm going to take a look at, I want to know what this Tower is. I want to know what this Ace of Pentacles is. I want to know what this Choice with the 10 of Pentacles is. And I want to take a look at this planning and action. What course of action needs to be taken? Be prepared, guys. Something very beautiful is coming towards you. A wish fulfillment, an opportunity. I think, and I started saying this and then the windows started leaking on me. But I've heard so many readers, so many teachers, so many spiritual gurus talk about you can't manifest love, real, true, committed love, if you don't love yourself, if you're not in alignment with your own self-worth, knowing your value. Sometimes the universe will put us through a long period of being single because we need to learn how to be alone. We need to learn how to love ourselves, how to be resourceful, how to do it with, without, or in spite of anybody else, how to overcome our fears, how to show up for ourselves, how to invest, how to make our own money. Sometimes we just need to go through a lesson in life of changing from codependence to independence. But the problem with that is when you finally get there, when you finally are in alignment with being healed enough to actually have a healthy relationship with someone else, when you've been alone for a while and somebody new comes in, it can trigger past wounds. We become this Queen of Swords, guarding our heart, putting up roadblocks, protecting ourselves, Nine of Wands, Four of Pentacles. But you've manifested this. Do you know what that means? When you are a powerful, conscious creator, it means that this is what you've been dreaming of. It's what you've been working toward. It's what you want. And if it shows up on your doorstep, sometimes that can be triggering. But the universe is saying you're ready. You're ready for this new beginning. You're ready to invest again. Face those fears because something beautiful is about to change for you. I always do get a little bit of third-party energy in all of my readings, and I think that's because I do a lot of private readings. I work very closely with a lot of you, and know that seems to be a scenario for some people. But the biggest message I'm getting here is that you've done it. I'm hearing you've come a long way, baby. You've finally done it. You have aligned with the, universal alignment. Your wish fulfillment, an opportunity for a new beginning. Take a leap of faith. Trust the universe. Trust you. Trust you. You're capable. You're deserving. You're worthy. You're resourceful. And you manifested this. So no matter what the situation is, this is a beautiful reading. This is honestly a new beginning. Stars aligning, wish fulfillment. The only obstacle I see here is stress and worry, triggers from the past. It's like, I worked really hard to become the person I am today, and I just don't know if I'm ready to give that all up, to share my bed, to share my home, to share. I don't know if I'm ready to share. But your advice is to take that leap of faith because the stars are aligning and you manifested this. This is what you want. Sometimes getting what we want is just as stressful as not getting what we want. So I'm going to take this over to the extended and we're going to dig it apart. We're going to get a little further into this. If you'd like to join me over there, the link is in the description box. If this is where we part ways, thank you. Thank you so much for trusting me to channel spirit for you. And don't forget to take a look in my description box at all of the specials we're running. There's a collaboration special. There's a bunch of stuff. If you resonate with being a twin flame, I have a tier in Patreon that's designed to bring twins together, to work together on the journey. You might want to check that out too. If you're new to my channel, please hit subscribe if you like the way I read, and I will see you guys next time. Namaste.